Hello, welcome to Animes, another weekly roundup of AnimePre-Orders. This will be from the 27th of November to the 2nd of December. Couldn't go back to the 27th, unfortunately, as there seems to be a glitch where on Anime they've got a double day listings to December 1st. So I'd used the Wayback the Machine to have a quick look to see if there was anything on that day that was released, but there wasn't really anything of note. So there's not really much that I've missed, to be honest, on that. Just quickly scrolling through to see what was there. We'll get into it now. Also, there will be links down below to all the figures we look at today, just so it's easier for you to at least go and purchase them rather than having to go and search for it through if you're looking at this, weeks in advance, further down the line. Okay, starting off with a freeing figure. This is bare-legged bunny Lucy, heart failure from Fairy Tail, 29,400 yen. She was released earlier this year, I think February, March-ish, normal one, and I think you can still get her on Solaris Japan, which is she's still a good price in there anyways. So if you prefer the fishnets one, which I do, then I'd get the fishnets one from Solaris Japan. But they've got the bare leg version, 29,400 yen. It's a good looking figure. I do quite like the red on Lucy. I would prefer blue because she normally does in blue attire in the anime, but well, there's the blue. And then you've got obviously Urza and I can't remember her name that's released. So yeah, that'll be good. Good price as well. You get a slight discount with it being a bare leg version, bare leg bunny. Sister Succubus illustrated by Dish, 1/7 scale by Leisurely. So this is a nun, slash succubus figure. Very good looking. I actually quite like the outfit. The overall sort of this giant hood slash cape combo going on is a very unique design aesthetic, and going with this latex BDSM style attire as well. Very alluring and attractive. And is cast offable, so you can take the top hood off. So it's just the chest is bare, that's cast offable. It'll be exposed, but that's it. 23,940 yen, not a bad price, especially if you are doing sort of a nun collection or sort of priest sisters and succubus-esque collection of figures. Then this is definitely one worth picking up. Taemin in RPGX. Sakura Igawa 1/6 scale by literally 50,390 yen. So this is a very expensive figure. 40 centimeters tall though. Base effects. So the figures are approximately 27.3. So it's the effects that will make this figure a lot much bigger and taller overall. Very nice detail. I think it's very good looking figure. Definitely follows the attire of the anime of the RPG completely. The paint job looks very well done. The effects are fine, but probably not worth the extra money for the effects. I wish they did a basic version of her where it wasn't where you just have her simple without the effect parts, and it'd be a lot cheaper. But she's not cast offable, which is some people probably would want her to be cast offable. But the fact that they got the tan lines look really well done. Her hair looks really good. It's a very nice looking figure overall. Just I don't think it's worth spending 50,000 yen on. Really, not for 1/6, even though it's from a very beloved IP. But it looks like the fishnets are real though on the legs and arms and the outfit. So that's probably one thing to go for. That's going for it if you want something that's a bit more unique for you. Bungo Stray Dogs Mayo Inu, so Daisy formal attire version for 19,230 yen. If you're a big Bungo Stray Dogs figure collector or enjoy the anime a lot, then there you go. Got Daiso in his normal. This is quite good looking figure, and it's a male character. And then there's obviously a more deluxe edition for 29,780 yen, so you get a lot more with the base, which I think if you're really into Daiso, then it's definitely worth spending the extra to get this one. Both those by Hobbymax. Very good. I do love the extras actually with this base. It gives you so much more character. And he's obviously over splurging on the data for Tyra and what he was trying to put forward. Tulavru Darkness Momo Belia Deviluk Nurse cosplay, 19,000 yen. Another Tulavru figure. The hair's really the only thing that's got any shading. The rest of it's pretty simple, and I guess the tail's got a little bit of shading. Face is quite nice. But yeah, it's just a Tulavru figure in Nurse. So. Goddess of Victory, Nikkei Alice, complete figure by Flair for 22,060 yen. This does not give us scale. She is 23 centimeters tall. Top of the head, so the gun's going to be a little bit extra. But yeah, no, very good looking figure. I think it's something about like skin tight outfits. You know, these latex ones that just accentuate every curve of a figure. That I do love. So these are very. Just like the overall aesthetic of this figure. Not played the game, probably won't get around to playing it, to be honest. But if you have played Goddess of Victory Nikkei, then this is definitely worth getting a figure for. Sonic Soldier Borgman Anis Farm Memorial Style 1/7, 19,800 yen. I think I've heard of the series, but I've not seen it. Seems like quite obviously it's a swimsuit figure. So some people like swimsuit figures, some people don't. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided whether. I haven't got any in my collection yet, so I'll have to wait and see whether if I get one. I think they're sort of more themed, but her paint job looks fine overall. 19,000 yen. I think they probably had to pay for a bit for the IP at least. And then there's also her in like an exclusive sale of her in a pearl color. So the straps are sort of a pink rather than the yellow on the other ones. So yeah, good looking figure. Same price as well, luckily, so that's good. Just you got two color options basically. Legend of Heroes Senno Kisei to Alice Rainford. You don't see a lot of figures of them with like bows, so it's a bit rare. It's quite good to at least get if you've got some figures already that have bows in your collection, and you can go potentially go with them, like the elf villager archer that I've got as well in my collection. Should go quite well next to her. I do love the outfit. The reds look really well done on the boots. The shoes are really well designed. I love that. I think the overall figure quality on this is really well for the price as well. QSQ have knocked it out of the park. As long as the final product is close to the quality as these prototype or promotion pictures at least, which have potentially been photoshopped, obviously, touched up. But the detailing on the outfit is really well done. Hair looks good, pretty good overall. Face looks fine. And the bow itself looks really good. Yeah, I do love this, and I do like that schoolgirl outfit style, or you know, the typical anime academy style outfit that you get. Tenatal, My Hero Academia Dabi complete figure, 5,600 yen. Pretty good actually. Tenatal have been knocking it out of the park, but the fact you get quite a lot for the price. He's very well detailed, you know, for 5,000 yen. So definitely one worth getting, especially as we probably don't see a lot of the figures of the villains from My Hero Academia. And there's also Tomoro Shigaraki as well, by 10-12 version for 5,600. He looks fine. Obviously there's not huge amounts of shading. I think they put the emphasis on shading the cape, which makes sense, rather than trying to shade you know, his actual black outfit as well. So yep, and that's a really good price. You know, you can pick both those up and they're cheaper than getting a full, like, even a good priced 1/7 or 1/8 scale figure. That's cheaper than you get two figures for the price of like a 1/8 scale. B-Star World's End Harem Akira Todo, my friend, for 33,000 yen. This one I think obviously the size of her bosom's very alluring. So I think the pose they've chosen for her is very is on point for the character, with her being well endowed. So yeah, definitely possibly worth getting. The face I think looks great. Definitely matches her face expression that she gives off in the anime. So definitely possibly one worth picking up. But she might bargain bin like the other one, which the Mac. I'll put a post of it here. Just so you know what I'm referring to. She's that one's 19,000 yen, I think. So at the moment from AnimePre, so maybe not, maybe hold off, and this one might go cheaper, seeing as quite a lot of people don't like or don't really like World and Harem. I actually enjoyed it, but that's just me. I like our Harem anime, and the ecchi anime is as well. So yeah, though I think it's a very good looking figure. I love throwing bunnies obviously as well. I'm a sucker for throwing bunnies. So this, I think, just one I'd probably keep an eye on. I'll be adding it to my bookmarks. My Dress Up Darling, Marin Kitagawa Nightfall version. So if you've missed any Marin Kitagawa figures, we've got season 2 coming next year. I think in autumn or fall, not autumn or spring of winter or spring of next year. So 19,800 yen. This one's not as good, I don't think. I think you're purchasing it mainly because the ring, rubber ring the flotation ring looks really well done. I love the paint aesthetic they got on there with this transparent blue, and it gives like the reflections of it in the water. It's very realistic. So that's really well done. And obviously the Marin Kitagawa looks is fine standard. Her drink looks really well done as well. It's a bit of a shame because it seems like they've put more effort into the accessories than in her herself. But if you've missed out on any of the other Marin Kitagawa figures that have been released, or there'll probably be more in the future anyways, especially with season 2 coming out. 19,800 yen, not a bad price. At least, and there's another one in a swimsuit. Azure Lane Formidable, the Lady of the Beach version, on the 7th by AnimePre. So it's another one of those beach Azure Lane figures that we've got loads of. And a swimsuit. Very good looking figure. Very obviously alluring. There's this two-tone. I wonder if that's to do with suntan. I don't see anything else. That might be a bit worrying, actually, as it looks like on her chest she's got like that's either the strap, like from having a tan. No, can't see anything on the back. So yeah, no, that might. Hopefully that's not a. Hopefully that's intended, not a. Got a problem with the actual figure, with the paint job. Hopefully that's intended. It might be with the sun on top, so the top of her chest area has got tanned, and then the under boob is not as tanned. So that might make sense. A very good looking figure. Hair's fine. It's all over the place, but it's not very well shaded. But I think you'll be purchasing this for obvious reasons. Gift plus Honor of Kings Weaving Dreams series. Dio-chan 1/10. We've also got Yang Yuan 1/10. Jishi and Wang Zhaojun. So not seen played the game or anything. I don't know anything about these, but so these are sort of Chinese, very beautiful females, anime females. So by Mythos, look quite good. Good price. Paint job looks actually above par for the price on these figures. And they're 1/10, so they'll take up like no space in your collection. So if you have, you're doing a sort of Chinese, Asian aesthetic characters in your collection, then you can pick up all 4 of these, for just over 21,000 yen, and they'll take up like no space. So the shipping should be pretty cheap as well. Konosuba 3 Megamine 1/7 scale by Elico, 3,135 yen. This is surprisingly cheap for what they're saying as a 1/7. To check the height on this, 21.5 centimeters. Seems to be right for Megamine, which is quite a short character. I think that's an absolute bargain. I think El Coco is a manufacturer we're going to have to keep an eye on. I think they've done some other ones I've covered before in previous videos. I'll put links to them. I'll put up pictures if I do remember to. I think they did like a succubus one, like just some standard like non-IP ones, which were very well cheap, as like 3,000, like, in this ballpark price as well. So I think there'll be a lot of people looking to purchase El Coco figures. Hopefully their prices don't like go up in price too quickly over time. Hopefully they can keep close to this price range for a while at least, and they'll give at least people who are starting out their collection good start. Especially this, I think this is their first actual seems to be licensed figure, and now they're doing they're keeping it at the same price. Figure looks great. Love the outfit. Love Megumin. Love the cat, obviously. Her in sort of casual date attire. Yeah, definitely like perfect. To be honest, I think I'm going to even pre-order this later on after recording this video. And then Konosuba 3 Aqua 1/7 scale for El Coco as well for 3,135 yen. Again, bargain, easily worth getting a hold of. Yeah, it's Aqua. This is really good, especially for the price. I don't think you can beat this. The hair shading looks amazing. I love the pose, and the outfit looks great on there. There's a good amount of texture on the actual fabric, so the resolution on the actual, at least manufacturing, is good enough for the price. So I don't know how they're doing it for this price, unless they're just making a loss in every single one. I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll just have to keep an eye on this manufacturer over time. But this is definitely worth like auto buying, really, if you even have heard of Konosuba and have watched the series, and you just want to have Konosuba represented in your collection. Definitely worth picking up both of these. Blue Archive Emi 1/7 by Mimioi for 18,800 yen. It's a Blue Archive figure. Very attractive looking figure, obviously well endowed. Love the design as well. The guns, she's got a spaz shotgun. Yeah, no, looks fine overall. It's got the Mimioi quality. Nothing else to say here about it. I think it's a perfectly fine Blue Archive figure. Blue Archive Azusa swimsuit 1/7 by Elegant, 30,300 yen. This one I think is worth it with all the extra baggage and whatnot. So the extra accessories you get on the base makes it looks very. There's a lot going on. Paint job on all the accessories looks great. And I love the overall aesthetic of her. She looks really well done as well, painted. She looks great. But not one of my favorite characters from Blue Archive. But definitely worth possibly picking up if you love Azusa and you want her swimsuit, or you already own the swimsuit skin, I suppose, in the game. Final is TV anime Umamusume Pretty Derby Season 3 on the 7th by Side Games for 25,850 yen. On sale apparently, so it's so December, released November 2024. So, but sales period starts in December 10th, so that'll be next week. So I don't know why they listed it now, unless it was a glitch with Ami's end. But this is a very nice. The blacks and whites look really well done on this. It's probably one of the best actually painted Umamusume figures in terms of the detailing and the shading going on. The hair looks amazing. This is like a top-notch quality. This is like oh god, I can't remember what the manufacturer is. I'm such a noob at this. This looks great. Yeah, definitely worth picking up by Side Games. We'll have to see what else they possibly produce in the future. They can do other ones like this quality. This will be definitely worth picking up, especially keeping on this manufacturer as well. That does it for this video weekly roundup of Anime figures. Again, all the links to these figures will be down below, and you'll be able to go to those there to purchase the figures if you want to pre-order them. Definitely keep an eye out. I'll definitely get those Konosuba ones. For the price, it's like, you know, just don't have, you know, coffee for a week or something, and that's both of them covered. So yeah, definitely worth getting a hold of these figures. So I'll catch you in next week's roundup. Next week's anime roundup, and there'll be a couple of other videos coming out over the course of December that I've got planned, that I'm working on. So I shall see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.